Yeah, so about this, I watched the first 5 minutes and reacted to the first 5 minutes just for the audio from the video to just be non-existent. Like you can hear my voice, but God, I want to die. All right, so sorry if this reaction is already starting on a bad foot. I Jesus, but I will say this: so far, I'm liking the ranking. All right, the placements though, I'm a little bit sad about currently with like not dehydrated, delivery being in B tier and drip word, which makes sense, in C tier. But I have drip word in S and delivery in A. So I mean, to be fair, my ears are probably messed up, but like I can understand it though. They say like the bass is pretty annoying for the most part, and that is really loud and blaring, while the song is basically just like humiliation. I'm talking about Dripword here, which yeah, it is. Hey, but that's the reason why I like it. You know, I don't know how else to explain it, but like I like Dripword. I don't know. There's just something about it. And no, it's not just because I'm the 17 bucks slash Jersey guy, Jersey Club guy. You know, now as far as delivery, I'm on the part where they're talking about. I believe, no, they passed the part that's that part, but like they say that SpongeBob doesn't sound good and Rico sounds great, which yeah, no. I don't agree with that. SpongeBob sounds amazing in the song. I feel like his voice fits really well considering this context, what's happening. Like, yeah, but no. No. Now the instrumental too. They say the instrumental is pretty nice, which I agree with too. Like I really love the instrumental. I love how just chill and vibey it is for like a disturbing song. At least disturbing media, because like, who the frick decided that this would be a good idea? Whatever. I mean they so stuff like Soulless Funk Mist done this, and to be fair, should I do a Soulless Funk Mist ranking? Cause like if I do, I already know which is gonna be first, and that's like no contest. You know what I mean? But like I could try that eventually. But like, yeah, sorry for the already bad start to this reaction because recorded the first 5 minutes, just wouldn't just no you couldn't hear anything Rosa related in this. Just me. So I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna restart this. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not gonna re-react. It's gonna feel weird. So let's go.
Duets in the song. And yeah, it's kind of what I'm gonna say on delivery. I don't really think on this song very often. That's another thing I could add about the song. I really like the voice lines in the song. The two from SpongeBob and Rico, and the one at the end with Mr. Krabs is pretty nice, but really, besides that, I don't think on this song very often at all. It's just a good song, but that's kind of it.
I'm sorry if you hear me humming in the background. I love this song, man. There's no water in here. Thank God, because I do not. Well, I can't say I don't like it because I have it in B tier, but Dehydrated is the worst song in this mod. Like in a landslide to me. Like I don't understand why people like this song. But like it's not bad to where like I have it in B tier because you know it, it I, it's good enough to where it doesn't really fit C or D or F. But like having it in A or higher, really? Cuz like it just feels I guess decent, meh. Like for one, I don't like how SpongeBob sounds at all. Like for this context for the song, yes, it makes sense. But for musically speaking, no. Like just pack your bags, bro. Drink your water, go home. I don't know what joke I was gonna make there, but like, ugh, I don't know, man. I just don't like how SpongeBob sounds in this song. Now, boyfriend, on the other hand, complete opposite. He sounds absolutely peak in the song. He's my favorite part by far. And as far as the instrumental, nothing too crazy. I will say I do like the part where like where he's chasing you. That part is pretty good. I mean, to be fair, nothing really like barely changed, but you know. All right, let's go.
I tried to tell you, we've got to get out of here.
The only other V tier on this mod is Dehydrated V2. So, fun little story about me, but I don't really care a ton for Dehydrated. Any version of it, to be honest. Like, I know some people really like the song, so I'm just gonna address some positives right now with this song. For one, I really like how Rico sounds in this song. He's not stellar or anything, but his chromatic does work quite nice with the song, and it pairs quite well with the melodies and the instrumental. Yippee! The instrumental is also really nice. It's a bit simple and basic, but I definitely feel like it works quite well for.
Yeah, sure. Like, I don't know. I just don't understand. But like, yeah, I can. Jesus, I keep saying understand. Like, I can go along with the fact that the song is pretty decent in like this. But if anybody says to me that it's at least an A tier, I'm gonna put you in the dungeon. Not even gonna lie. Just get burned in the furnace. It's a joke. Don't worry. You'll be alright. You're not gonna be as black as me, but like, hey, sunburnt at most. But like, I don't know. I just don't get the hype. Is there hype for Dehydrated? I'm not sure. I just know people like the song a lot, but I guess it's just not for me. I don't know.
Tone that it is going for. And the melodies for the most part are pretty alright. Nothing spectacular that stands out, but they do for the most part work really well. However, I do have a slight issue with this song. I'm not really big on how SpongeBob sounds. His voice is really dry and raspy, and yes, I understand why he sounds like that. His entire body is dehydrated, so it makes his vocal cords sound like this. But if you understand why something sounds like that, doesn't mean I have to like it. It just, whenever he sings, it's a little bit high-pitched, and it also just sounds really squeaky, and I'm not really a big fan of that.
Thank you, because like, I still don't understand how people say SpongeBob sounds good in this song at all. Like, he just sounds so scratchy, like it makes sense, yes, but for a song like this, I don't know, man. Like, bro might just need to replace his esophagus, bro. Just, I don't know, buy another vocal cord off eBay, bro. Do something, or actually no, Wish, because it makes more sense to be there. Like, because, like, I don't know, SpongeBob just doesn't sound good in the song. He sounds off to me. Sounds like he's on that cocaine, bro. He's on that booger sugar, the lean, anything at this point, bro. Freaking ganja, weed, Mary Jane. I don't know, bro. Anything, cause that man gotta be hot. I don't know, bro. Like, I just don't, man.
That, I guess, is not really a ton of standout melodies, and this one doesn't really go anywhere for me. Like, in the chase section, this one just gets a little bit better, but besides, the melodies don't really seem to improve all that much, which kind of sucks. I wish there was something a bit stronger for Dehydrated, but I don't know. I really don't love this song. I still think it's a good song, but I don't know. It just rubs in the wrong way in a few areas.
Oh, dang, no favorite part? Oh, that sucks. Oh, Surrogate. I didn't even peep that. Surrogate. Oh, Surrogate being in. Dang, wow. Because, like, I have Surrogate probably in, like, what, like, my top 3. I want to say it's my second or third. Because my top 3 would be Humiliation, Paradise, and Surrogate. I want to say Humiliation is my first. Paradise is my second. Or is it Surrogate? No, it's Paradise. So it's Humiliation, Paradise, then Surrogate. Because like Surrogate is honestly really good for what's going for. But dang, hey, being not in the top three, hey, it's gonna stir up a thing. I mean, if it did, I don't know if it did. I think there's like what this video got like 100 views, I think, which isn't bad. At least in the FNF ranking spirit, to me, it isn't bad. Cause like, have you seen my jump? My jump be getting like 10 views, bro. So getting 100 milestone. Like, bro, like with Geigen 20K. Hey, bro, better than me. Hey, like with Surrogate being not in the top three. Oh boy, nah, hey. Well, we'll see why. Cause I feel like I'm blanking out on a song. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like I'm missing something. But whatever, we'll see. I will say though, this animation is really good. Zoinks.
How could that be when I'm standing right here?
Okay, before I go explaining myself why Surrogate is smack dab in the middle of this ranking, I need to say something. This song right here was the main reason I wanted to do this video in the first place, because there are 4 different Mistral Crimson Morning videos at time of recording this entry. Neo Studios, Game Gear Gabbies, Shell Shockers, and Kelp Hearts.
I will say, I think I've only watched Neo's one, which I know he has Surrogate like as the worst song, which I don't understand. I forgot what he said though, but like I just don't understand why it's down there. Like really? Like I don't think I've seen the other 3. If y'all want me to, I will. I mean, like just say the word and I'll do it. But you know, I just don't see why it's at the bottom. I mean, it's in my top 3, so.
And the first 3 all have Surrogate in last place. And okay, Game Gear, okay, not Game Gear, Shell Shocker had a halfway valid reason, but Game Gear Gabby and Neo, they both had such god-awful takes that genuinely made me furious. Neo called this song a glorified atmosphere, not even a song, and Game Gear Gabby called it just dumpster fire, and I was
Okay, that's a bad pause. Hold on.
furious on seeing it.
There we go. God. All right, now as far as Neo's atmosphere, sure, but like you can say it's atmospheric in a way, but don't call it like the song itself an atmosphere. You know what I mean? Because from what I can hear, there's an instrumental, there's vocals, like there's melodies. You know what I mean? There's like a literal peak section in like over halfway of the song. You don't understand what I'm trying to say? Like an atmosphere wouldn't have all that going on. It would just be just atmospheric, like just air, just there. But like a glorified atmosphere is freaking insane. Like cause like I said, there's instrumental, there's vocals, there's like you know what I mean? That's not what an atmosphere usually has, does it? But a dumpster fire is just a straight up lie. Don't even go there. Don't even mutter that out your godforsaken mouth that the devils and demons have forsaken upon you, boy. Don't even do that. Don't even go there. Because this song is way past a dumpster fire. Do I even want to give examples of dumpster fires? Not really. But like, well, no, yes I can. Yeah, I will. Nah, freak that. No, I won't. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like thinking. I don't feel like brain juice flying out my ears right now. But like, no, just no. Dumpster fire, no. Glorified atmosphere, freak no. Like, you can say atmospheric, but don't say it as the whole song is an atmosphere, alright? And then just dumpster fire, you can go freaking kill that junk off the... Make it roadkill at this point. Ugh.
And their reasonings for it were somehow even worse. Okay, now I should explain why I like this song, and why it's only ranking in the bottom of A tier. For one, I really like the instrumental. Yes, it's a little bit empty, but I don't really want a heavy core rock hard instrumental when you're in a quiet cold night, when you're staring at something you don't even recognize.
Exactly the point. Like, I know I didn't bring that up until here, but like, who would want it to be that intense and hard when it's literally just like an ominous, creepy being who looks almost exactly like you, just wandering around, and wouldn't you be scared for your life? Like, I can understand it being, I guess, intense in a, like, I guess, creepy way, but don't make it to where it's like just hard, bouncy. Like, that wouldn't fit at all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, with Monster of Monsters, it makes sense because, like, like you have Godzilla, and then you have these weird, creepy, disgusting monsters, but they have this like wild, like, I guess not personality, but like their designs are freaking, like, not ferocious. What was I going for? Like, I guess groggy. That I don't know. Like it makes sense in like terms of like Monster of Monsters and like I guess Analog Funkin', where they try and like go hard in the paint like that. It makes sense considering like they like it's not ominous, or like it's not like in this setting where it's like creepy and stuff. You know what I mean? Not really a great example, but I'm trying to make a point here that it makes sense why they wouldn't go as intense as you would think it would be. But like, hey, regardless of that fact, this junk is a freaking peak song. I don't care what nobody says. If it's below even, hey, below A tier maybe, you have to get to Mirth in the Back Alley, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to get headshot, bro. Like, cause come on, really? Sure, man.
Fully. I wouldn't want that. An ambience instrumental with a piano in the background works very well. It's like a disturbing feeling for the song. Speaking of which, the tone of the song is beautiful throughout the entire first half. You can just feel the terror in Squidward's voice, too, as he probably sounds the second best in the mod, only besides Humiliation. So we'll get to Humiliation later, don't worry. And Impostor's chromatic is...
Okay, Impostor. I was wondering what his name was. Like, I forgot what his name was, to be honest. I just kept calling him Doppelganger. But, yeah, Imposter. There we go. I forgot who also made this creepypasta, but, like, didn't they... Like, aren't they, like back making those things? Like, didn't they, like, re-upload them or something on a new channel? I don't remember. I know it had something to do with, like, because of Mystical Crimson Morning, right? Like, am I right on that? I don't know.
I think it works pretty well, but it's not my absolute favorite chromatic. And it does sound good, but again, it's not my favorite thing ever. And the melodies in the first half are all really good. I vibe with every single one of these melodies for basically the entire thing. And the intro cutscene, where Squidward's asking, how can that be me when I'm standing right here, when he sees Imposter the first time, is quite nice as well. Unfortunately, the second half is where I start having a bit of issues. For one, I'm not big on the atonal section. I don't like how Squidward sounds, and I think Impostor's tonals maybe could have been a...
I will say, yeah, Squidward kind of does sound a bit clicky. Like, he does sound a bit off. I mean, it's not too bad. I love him. I love this section because, like, of the vocals. But, like, yeah, sure. Like, Squidward does sound a little iffy, but I still like it.
Bit more flushed out. They just sound like a bit like noise. They blend with the instrumental, which does kick up a lot, which I can give praise to that a lot, because I don't really feel like the melodies in the second half are just quite as noticeable, not as recognizable as they were in the first half. Like, yeah, they're good, but it's not really stands out to me besides a couple melodies from Squidward and Impostor, and that does suck a little bit. And also, I gotta ask, why is this song over 6 minutes long?
They want it to be 6 minutes. I don't know. I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't have an issue with it being 6 minutes, because I have to feel like, because the 6 minutes go like that. Like, they feel like, honestly, like 3 minutes tops. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I mean, considering I had to like replay this song multiple times, it did get annoying. But for the most part, in terms of like OST wise, it didn't really feel like 6 minutes. It felt like maybe at most like 3. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, it goes by fast for me.
I don't fully get that. Well, like, I kind of get that, but I don't know. I don't think the song fully justified its 6-minute length. Maybe 4 minutes would have been better, 4.5, but maybe not 6. But besides all that, I really do like Sorgate, and I am just tired of all the hate that this song gets in ranking videos. Seriously, besides Kelpart, I've not seen a single positive take on this one.
Hold on, what that say? I wasn't paying. Even Kelp was pushing it, but with only being C tier, but it's better than the others. Yeah, that's fair. Like, dang, even C tier is kind of bukkake, but yeah, sure. If Kelp explained it in a good way, then I'll go for it. But I mean, that's if I watch it though. If y'all want me to, I'm only watching it if y'all want me to. Yeah.
Seen a single positive take on this one.
Keep your eyes on him. So good. I forgot to say, but I do like this font that Rose is using. I wasn't paying attention to it. Oh my god, this part goes so well. Or I will say, this won't be a tangent, but I will say I love delayed notes. I love when notes happen like a bit off the instrumental. It just gives it a much more unique and like vibey section. I love when songs do that where they have notes that are kind of delayed from the song. It's so good. Okay. Okay, so this was the song I was blanking off of. Now I will say I don't like propaganda either. Wait, no, wait, didn't I have propaganda in last before dehydrated? Now, not yeah. Now I'm remembering. I'm remembering, bro. I had propaganda in last. It was another B tier. I don't get the hype for propaganda either. Maybe besides the Powerpuff Girls, but as far as the song itself, nah, it's just not for me. I just don't understand how people like this song, to be honest. But we'll see. Well, maybe they'll explain it.
Win this war! USA! I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I consider myself a patriot, but I'm not comfortable doing it.
Also, I will say, what is this from? And is that like Tom Kenny? Because why does the SpongeBob voice actually sound pretty official, pretty accurate?
The only other A tier in this mod is Propaganda. I used to love Propaganda a lot. In fact, I was once called it my favorite in the mod, but over time, I did find myself noticing a few too many issues with this song. Before I get into those issues, I can talk about all the positives that song has, because there's quite a few. For one, I really like Ronald Reagan's chromatic. It's so unique, not only for this mod, but also as a chromatic in general. I don't even really know how to explain it in words, but it just sounds...
Ronald Reagan. I will say, his chromatic, it feels pretty fitting. It does sound like a what do you call it? A gutly? Like, gurgly, there you go. Gurgly old man. He sounds like his jowls are freaking deflating as we speak. And his neck folds are getting more and more saggier. But like, hey, I will say, I can't go wrong. Nothing can go wrong with that.
so nice. SpongeBob's chromatic is also quite enjoyable. Probably the best SpongeBob usage in the entire mod, which is really nice considering how weak he was in the 2 other songs. Well, he wasn't weak per se, but he definitely is better than those other 2. The instrumental is very goofy, feels like a cartoon you'd see on TV, but also having a bit of a serious vibe to it, which I quite think fits this tone very well, propaganda. And then this little cutscene section plays, referencing back to the original animation this came from, which I think is really nice. Well, I'm kind of sad they did edit a little bit, but I do get why they had to edit, because, well, you know, you don't want to see that kind of inappropriate stuff in an FNF mod. For the Powerpuff Girls jump in, Blossom's the only one that sings, which makes sense considering Bubbles and Buttercup don't talk in the original show. But
I mean, well, I don't really know what this is based off of. Like, why does this exist? Like, what? Ronald Reagan and SpongeBob should not be together, bro. What's going on here? But like, yeah, I do love the Powerpuff Girls section though. Peak as all hell, in my opinion. Love it. Like, it's probably the only reason why I can understand why people have this song high, but meh.
this is where a few issues start to arise. For one, I think the mixing in the second half and the duets can be very, very wonky at sometimes. Sometimes I can't hear Ronald Reagan, sometimes I can't hear the Powerpuff Girls, but I can hear SpongeBob just fine the entire time, which is very weird, and I don't fully like that. And I guess the song is a little bit repetitive. It repeats the same melodies quite frequently throughout the song, which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, that was like one of the... I will say that was probably one of the big reasons why this song doesn't click for me, because it sounds like it's doing the same like 2-3 melodies over and over again. Like, is it apparent? Kind of. Like, you can notice it after a few turns, but like to me, it's like when I noticed it, it's like, ugh, ew. Like, I don't know, like, it's just, the more I notice it, the less I like the song, which, yeah, I mean, it's still a B tier, don't get me wrong. It's not like a bad song. I just don't understand it. Like, I don't know. Like, having this over, like, stuff like, freaking, who has it over Surrogate, Humiliation, Paradise, like, freaking, even Delivery. Like, people who have it over, like, people have this over those songs, I don't really understand. But, I mean, sure, why not? Like, I can understand it, because, like, some melodies do go hard. I do love Ronald Reagan's chromatic. It's really good. SpongeBob is okay to me. It's not the best thing in the world, but sure. You know what I mean? And I also love the Powerpuff Girls section, so yeah, I can see why people like this song, but just, I don't know, having it over other things that sound infinitely better just confuses me. Oh.
Melodies are really good. Once you hear them so many times, it does get a little bit ridiculous. Although I guess the fact having 3 different chromatics does help out a little bit, and the instrumental does rotate every now and then to fit the melodies better. So, yeah, propaganda is weird for me. It was very, and I mean it's very close to S tier, but it's just barely, and I mean barely missed the mark.
There, what the freak? To say, but just beat up kids. I love how I can, like, in his chromatic, it sounds like he's saying Porsche and balls. I find that kind of funny.
That's a wrap for today, folks. Good work. That's right. No one can stop me from turning every coconut on this island into deadly
Okay, I was about to say deadly. Hold on, let me try and do it. Deadly explodo nuts. I can't do Eggman, bro. Deadly explodo nuts. I love Sonic Boom, bro. It's such a good show. Yes, though. Let's go. Humiliation first. Let's go, baby. Like, I mean, pretty obvious, but let's go. Hey, cuh. Another humiliation dub. You feel me? But hey, the top three, sure. Humiliation, Paradise, and Propaganda. I can sort of go with that, except Propaganda. Leave that junk in the trash. But no hate on the song, but sorry, composers, because I have said that I'm not the biggest fan of the Wallbox's work. I believe this is the Wallbox's song, right? Either Wallbox or Rasthetic. I think it's Wallbox, but I have said I'm not the biggest fan of their songs. But I mean, like, their stuff in D-sides is gorgeous, beautiful, amazing. So like, hey, they got that talent in them, you know. It's just like with this song and like some stuff in like Mario's Madness, it's like, alright. But with D-sides, they cooked tremendously. So like, I have hope for them. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. But little tangent there. But like, Paradise is a good song, by the way. I'll let them explain it.
Nuts, thanks to my fiendish spider bombs.
Paradise. Oh, this song is such a step up from Plagiarize. It's not even funny. Seriously, I hated Plagiarize so much, but Paradise is so much better.
Is it bad that I didn't hate Plagiarize? I understood the hate, but I didn't hate it. I thought it was awful, don't get me wrong, but I didn't hate it. It's not like F tier worthy. I think I put it in to be fair, I didn't rank it, but if I did, I probably would put it in like the bottom of D tier. Like, I didn't hate it, but I can understand why it is god awful, but I didn't hate it per se.
Every sense of the way. For one, I love how Rico sounds in this song. I won't say his best performance, but it's a very, very close second. I love how it's utilized in the duets of the song.
I will say, yeah, I agree with that a bunch. Like, Coconut. Why did I say it like that? Coconut. Nutty. All right. Coconut Fred sounds the best when they're duetting. Like, when they're singing together, bro. Because I don't know why I kept staring at Dragon Fruit Girlfriend for a second. But, like, bro, Coconut Fred and BF sound so great together. Like, Coconut Fred excels at the duets. You know what I mean? Not to say he sucks at the solos, because he sounds good in his solos too. On his turns, peak. But the duets, all the duets, I can just serenade. No, that's them. They're serenading. I can just sit back and relax and listen to that junk on a tropical beach somewhere in freaking Daytona Beach, Florida for the next 16 hours, bro. I will do that junk. If only I lived there. But like, hey, Coconut Fred just sounds so good. He does have one of the best chromatics in this mod. Probably my second or third. Because like, my favorite is Squidward. Like, Coconut Fred would probably be up there. And then honestly, I like Delivery SpongeBob's chromatic too, actually. Like, up there. Same thing with like Ronald Reagan and the frick was the girl's name from Powerpuff Girls? Not Bubbles. Why am I blanking on her name? I have a feeling I only remember Bubbles because she's voiced by Tara Strong, which she's probably one of my favorite female voice actors. Who would be my favorite female voice actor? Because I know my favorite male one. That's Keith David, hands down. Who would be my favorite? Like, why am I talking about this, bro? It's F&F. Now, frick that. I will say I'm thinking of Colleen O'Shaughnessy being up there, but whatever. Maybe freaking Greg Griffin. I'll stop. Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of the duets, they pop off so often. There's a couple, but the main one that sticks out to me is when the background changes and after the guitar section plays on later. Coconut Fred's chromatic is just really, really good. It can be a bit high-pitched at times, so I guess the reason the song isn't ranking in first place. That chromatic can get a little embarrassed with the high-pitchedness. But really, besides that, I don't have any issues with the song. The instrumental is also just an absolute catchy theme. They're on a tropical island, having fun, and it's so good before the guitar section. Dear God, I'm a sucker for electric guitar. I blame Flavor Rave and Sansfield for that.
It says Sandsfield? Oh, Sandsfield. I'm dumb. Gorefield. Idiot. Nah, I'm not gonna say it. No, yeah, I will. I still don't like Gorefield. I still don't understand the hype for the mod, but my favorite song would probably be Monday Lovania. Out of all of them, Monday Lovania. Or is it Catela Pate, what the freak was this? No, it's Monday Lovania, isn't it? I believe it's that like one chill Sansfield song. I believe so. I believe it is. If so, then I believe Monday Lovania will be my favorite. Random tangent, but I absolutely despise the Cryfield week. But yeah, another I'm sorry. Also, I love that people confuse. I mean, to be fair, I did it too, but I confused the gray cat with Nermal. I believe that's not Nermal. To be fair, I don't remember the name still, but all I know is that I saw it in like I was doing it in school. I was like playing the Cryfield week, and I saw that people was like, "Hey, cuz, that's not Nermal." I was like, "All right, my fault, bro." Yeah, random tangent, I know, but we're talking about freaking Coconut Fred here, which I love the guitar, by the way. Electric guitar is definitely my favorite guitar, next to it being gent, and probably acoustic too. Like, bro, it's such a good guitar, and Coconut Fred plays that junk like it's like nobody's watching, which would be ironic considering literally everybody's watching him. But like, bro, such a good section to a good song, man.
So this pops off so goddamn well. The instrumental changed up so drastically, but still fits perfectly with the tone that plzzz is going for. We go right back into that incredible duet from earlier. Seriously, everything about Paradise is so good. But even with all that praise, there was just one song that I thought was better.
Oh yeah. Guitar, baby! God, such a... Oh my So good, bro. So good. Oh my God. Jesus, man. Props to this team, man. I hope nothing but the best for them. God, man, such a good song. Now, Humiliation by Creative Lime. I love that this is the same guy that made like what most, I want to say most of the high effort titled Bendy mod OST. I believe they made Freddy Bear Runaway, right? Probably not. I'm just blanking. I just know they made good songs in there. I know they made that one, the one that Jay made a render for. That song. I forgot the name, but freak it, whatever.
Rage, fury, irritation, humiliation.
Wang 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 wang. So good.
If you were to ask me, the
the art.
day Humiliation V3 came out, what tier I had in, I would have said D tier in a heartbeat. I really used to not like Humiliation V3, but after a long time, I finally get it.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Shouldn't have started off with that, bro. I'm clicking off the video. No, I'm playing. But really? We really starting off this with a bad note, bro. Just like Squidward. What you mean D tier? Better watch out, big dog. I will find you. I'm playing.
Yeah.
I'm a good guy. Don't worry. I'm one of the good ones. But D tier? Jesus Christ.
This song is amazing, and while it doesn't hold a candle to V2, I don't really mind that anymore. This song is still just absolutely amazing, and I love it. For one, Squidward sounds incredible. I don't know what I was thinking back then. He does not sound drunk at all. He sounds more depressed than anything, which you have to understand. The dude just got booed out in a concert he's been practicing for a long time. And I get why he sounds this way, and he sounds at the best on the entire mod. Boyfriend's chromatic is, no, not Boyfriend, Rico's chromatic is actually really good. I'm really sad they didn't use the Boyfriend chromatic from the old Mistral Crimson Morning, but
Freak that. I'm glad they didn't. That junk was atrocious. Jesus Christ. Don't say that. I'm freaking glad they didn't use that. That junk was bukkake. Yeah. Hey, bro. Hey, I know you might... I was going to say nostalgic, but... Nah, they probably just like V2 better. But... Well, yeah, they do. But, like... No. No, we can leave that atrociousness behind, bro. Appreciate V3. Appreciate it, bro. Please. Because, no, I do not want that BF chromatic, especially not in here, because I feel like it would not sound somber at all. He would sound too, I guess, too energetic for a song like this. Either that or he would just sound god-awful, but no. Please don't.
I think it would have worked properly in this speed, so I'm not necessarily fully against it. So, fun little fact, I actually did get the FLP for Humiliation V3 and did test out the old Boyfriend chromatic. Yeah, it would not have worked here at
Alright, bet. Cool. Glad we got that out the way.
all. It sounded horrible. I'm glad they used the default Boyfriend voice. And the instrumental. Oh my dear god, this instrumental is beautiful. I love it. It is somber. It is chill, it is just genuinely perfect, and it fits the tone so unbelievably well. Before Squidward pulls out his clarinet and starts playing it.
I genuinely thought he was going to say pulls out his cock. Bro, my mind instantly went to Squidward pulls out his cock. Bro. Jesus Christ, bro, I'm cooked. Oh my god. Hey, I will say though, clarinet section, peak. I did like notice, like I never understood why they made Squidward's clarinet sound good and good only in FNF mods, cause isn't he canonically supposed to be bad? I kind of wish there was like a moment, like for example, maybe if like an Absorbent by Ezzy, peak composer, peak song by the way, like instead of like Squidward like you know like interrupting the song like shut the fuck up, you know what I mean, like he just pulls out his clarinet and be like, I bet, let me join it, and he just sucks bukkake. Like I feel like something like that would be kind of cool, you know what I mean? Because like I believe Squidward is canonically supposed to be bukkake, supposed to suck cheeks at playing the clarinet. But I just love an FNF mod. They say frick that entirely and make him sound like the best person you ever heard in your life, bro. If y'all don't know, I was in band class. I was the guy. I was the clarinet one. I was the clarinet dude. And I will say, I might have been just Squidward, bro. I mean, I wasn't bad per se. I legit was like third place in like one of those things that like teachers make for like those challenges where you have to be like the furthest from anyone else in like these challenges, like you gotta play these notes correctly. Like, yeah, I was that guy. You know what I'm saying? I was in third place. I was like that. I did lose by like my homie though, Deontay. That man destroyed me, and he was who was he? The saxophone. That man destroyed me, bro. But hey, I mean, I'm sorry. I love humiliation, bro. I'm going on so many rants. Like, bro, look, this recording is 45 minutes long, and I wasn't even able to put the 5 minutes I already recorded in here, and I'm not re-recording that. I'm sorry. Like, this reaction sucks, but like, I was like better. There will be better reactions from now on, man. I'm truly sorry for this booty cheek hole, whatever. Please tell me what to react to next, though, because I have no idea. I'm thinking of doing between like either Jay's BFDI 26 ranking, the recent one they've done, that one, or like Neo's recent ranking. I don't know which one it was. I believe Burger Bash or Crunchin', one of those. And then maybe who else? Maybe Francisco's, one of Francisco's rankings, because I know they honestly have a really good editing style. I will say that I like their editing style. So I Jesus Christ, I will do one of those eventually, or just tell me what y'all want me to do. So yeah, but yeah, like sorry for the bad start to a potentially cool little reaction series. Let's get her done.
This section right here is incredible. I love his harmonica playing. The instrumental quiets down and girlfriend just starts dancing.
Okay, her name is Lily. All right, that's actually not a bad name. But I was about to say harmonica. I'm sorry.
Should equal to an SS, right? So what's the problem? It's Rico's harmonica. I hate harmonicas. I've made
Why?
this clear before that I hate the sound that harmonicas play. I do not like how loud and squeaky and screechy they can get, and it's not pleasant at all. And it's louder than the harmonica, the clarinet, and it just kills it for me. If Rico did not pull out that harmonica, this would be an SS right off the bat. But sadly, it is just barely missing the mark. But even with all that, I still really, really like Humiliation B3. And probably when I get past that harmonica issue, I could have this song in SS one day.
Yay! This honestly reminds me about the fact that Squidward does sound good when he sings, just not when he does the clarinet. Like, I find that kind of funny in, like, the SpongeBob lore, that his singing isn't that bad, but in terms of his clarinet playing, god awful, bro. Stop playing that junk. Sorry for the humming. I love this part specifically because, like, it just sounds like he's a, like, what filter did they put on him? Like, not auto-tune. What, like, they just made him sound like a robot. I don't know why. It just make him sound so good in this song. I don't know. There's something about it. Most favorite part gonna be the whole song was happening.
Alright, and with humiliation
I love
finished,
they just playing Dripword.
Mistral Crimson Morning Reboot is finally finished as well. I gotta say it, I really like this mod. It took its time to grow on me, but now that has, I quite enjoy it. In fact, here's my tier list for the mod. Overall,
I don't understand what the bill is for, but honestly, solid tier list, I will say. I just kind of wish that propaganda and delivery were switched, to be honest with you. Same thing with like Dripword, literally just going to like maybe S. Yeah, I did say that. Didn't I say Dripword was an S tier? Like my tier list. I mean, to be fair, if I do an MCM reboot ranking, this will be spoilers. But my tier list would be Humiliation, then Paradise, then Surrogate, then Dripword, then Delivery, then Dehydrated, then Propaganda. Jesus Christ. But yeah. Honestly, solid tier list. I can get around with it. You know, I just wished Delivery and Propaganda were switched, but whatever. Well, actually, if that was the case, then that would mean Delivery is better than Surrogate, and that's a lie. So no.
pretty positive, except for, well, Dripword. Even Dripword on its own isn't necessarily a bad song. It's just, you know my thoughts on that song.
Oh man.
So, yeah, an A- mod. Pretty good.
Honestly, for me, agree. Like 8 out of 10. You know what I mean? Good songs, good arts, good animations, good coding, good charting too. Like, bro, shout outs to these devs, man. Shout outs to Stone Steve and his dev team, Vanilla Vanny and their dev team. Who else is in this? Talking about the directors, I believe Stone Steve and Vanny. Are they the only directors? If I'm blanking out on some, please tell me. But yeah.
For most part. Now, I need to talk about something. I know I said I was gonna do the abnormal mixes and the Nene mixes next, but due to some situations that I'd rather not get into as of right now, that video is on hold until I can get something figured out fully. So, next up in the videos will actually not be a ranking video, but something a little bit unique, to say the least. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I think everyone's really gonna like it. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you all when the surprise video is done. Alright.
Oh, hey, whoa. I forgot it just starts. But honestly, really good video. Takes were well explained. Criticism. Wait, no, it's takes, isn't it? Well, no, criticism. Isn't that like for songs? Like, takes are well explained. Criticism is pretty like written pretty well. Like, you know, if they wanted, like, if this could have been better, or if this was a little bit like that, then, you know, like stuff like that. Pretty good. All in all, in my opinion, also 8 out of 10, because kind of wish delivery and propaganda were switched. But yeah, peak video from Rosa. Thank you for making peak. Yay. That is going to be it for me. Jesus, how long is this? Almost an hour? For me, only like, well, I say that and I've done the first 5 minutes, but for just being, God, alright. Well, that's gonna be it for me. You know who I am. Mykah/Mikey/me. And I will see you guys in the next ranking video or reaction video if I do another. Hopefully I can. But if you're wondering, the next ranking will be Hello John Doe. The video is actually done. I'm just waiting for the thumbnail. So yeah. Well, as of recording this, of course. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. See you guys soon.